The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Good morning, Missourians. This is Guy Newcomb. Stand by for sports. First, a reminder. Today is Monday. It's February the 27th, and it will be the last tip-off club meeting for the 2022-23 season in Springfield. Join us today at Pizza Ranch in the mall as we will recognize our city coach of the year, our area coach of the year, and our city player and area players of the year. Also be recognized our sportsmanship award awarded to one team on the men's basketball side from the city and area who displayed great sportsmanship, voted upon by the Southwest Missouri Basketball Officials Association. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. Coming to you live from our Pizza Ranch studio and brought to you as always by Central Bank of the Ozarks. Terre Haute, Indiana yesterday, led by 22 points from Kendall Moore. Missouri State snagged its fifth Valley Road win of the season yesterday, leading wire to wire, 66-62 win over Indiana State Sycamores. The Bears now finished 16-14 on the regular season, 12-8 in the Missouri Valley Conference, and puts them solidly in the 6th seed for this week's Arch Magus while reeling off 3 state seasons of 12 or more conference wins for the first time in conference history. Congratulations to head coach Dana Ford and his staff. Arch Madness bracket will be released later on today, but as we figured, Bradley will be the 1 seed, 23-8, 16-4 on the season, and they receive an opening round bye. They will play Friday at 12 p.m. versus the winner of the 8-9 game, which will be Northern Iowa, 13-17, 9-11 in the conference versus Illinois State, who's 11-20 and 6-14 in the conference. That game will be played Thursday at noon. Northern Iowa swept the series between Northern Iowa and Illinois State this year. The 4-seed Belmont also received the bye, 21-10 on the season, 14-6 in the conference. Their game will be played Friday at 2:30 p.m. versus the winner of the Indiana State 20-11, 13-7 in the conference, and Evansville game, which is the 5-12 matchup. Evansville, 5-26 on the season and 1-15. That game will be played Thursday at 2:30. Drake will get the 2 seed, 24-7 overall, 15-5 in the conference. They'll play Friday at 6 p.m. versus the winner of the Murray State and Valparaiso game. Murray State, the 7 seed, 16-14 on the season, 11-9 in the conference. Valparaiso is 11-20 and 5-15. Southern Illinois will get the 3 seed and the 4th bye on day 1, as they will play Friday at 8:30 versus the winner of the Missouri State Illinois Chicago game. Missouri State is the 6th seed, 16-14 overall, 12-8 in the conference versus Illinois Chicago, 12-19, 4-16 in the conference. Missouri State women's basketball improved to 19-8, 14-4 on the season, in the 14-4 in the conference with a victory over Indiana State, who's now 10-17, 5-13 in the Missouri Valley Conference on Saturday afternoon, which was Senior Day. Lady Bears still sit in a current tie for 3rd with Northern Iowa, who they will meet on the last day of the regular season on the road next Saturday. Page 2. Other scores from the weekend across the state. On Saturday, on the men's side, it was Mizzou over Georgia, 85-63. St. Louis University defeats Loyola Chicago, 81-62. South Dakota defeats University of Missouri-Kansas City, 82-48. And in overtime, Lindenwood defeats Little Rock, 97-96. Elsewhere, SEMO falls to SIUE, 93-78. Northeastern State over Central Missouri, 86-47. Rogers State defeats Lincoln 80-68. Northwest Missouri State with an 11-point victory over Missouri Southern, 75-64. It was Missouri Western over Pittsburgh State, 69-45. And in overtime, Drury defeats Lewis 78-77. UIndy drops Missouri S&T 78-65. Rockhurst over Quincy 69-63. Illinois Springfield, coached by Matt Brock, defeats Southwest Baptist 79-78. It was William Jewell over Truman State 66-64. McKendree defeats UMSL 78-74. It was Fontbonne over Webster 55-49. Washington University defeats Chicago 63-62. Columbia over William Woods 76-60. Elsewhere, St. Louis Community College defeated North Central Missouri 87-84. And it was C of O defeating Baptist Bible College 88-74. On the women's college scoreboard from across the state, St. Louis University defeats Loyola Chicago 73-55. South Dakota over UMKC 74-73. Little Rock defeats Lindenwood 64-50. SEMO over SIUE 88-72. Central Missouri gets the best of Northeastern State 86-48. It was Rogers State over Lincoln 67-64. Missouri Southern defeats Northwest Missouri State 62-55. Pittsburgh State over Missouri Western 68-66. Drury defeats Lewis 76-69. UIndy over Missouri S&T 73-57. Quincy 2 better than Rockhurst 65-63. Southwest Baptist 98. Illinois Springfield 74. Truman State over William Jewell 98-72. McKendree defeats UMSL 86-79. Chicago over Washington University 71-63. Webster defeats Westminster 87-84. Missouri Baptist over UHSP 77-45. With Jeffco over Crowder College 63-41. Mineral Area defeats State Fair 70-66. Moberly over Three Rivers 91-85. C of O defeats Baptist Bible College on the women's side 88-77. Central Christian over Free Lutheran Bible 63-51. Page 3 after these messages.
Leave banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Enjoy a fresh start to your meal at Pizza Ranch, where the salad bar is always included with your buffet. Every day you'll find garden fresh greens, colorful veggies, and sides for every appetite. It's the most refreshing way to balance out a meal while leaving plenty of room for your other buffet favorites. Convenient, fast, and fresh. It's the Pizza Ranch Salad Bar. Mmm.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a time like this, in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's a lot better now.
It was like a huge weight lifted.
Hey there. Welcome back to the Morning Sports Report here at MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Hey, be sure to follow us on Twitter or email us at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com, at Missouri_sports, and at Scoreboard Guy. Certainly glad that you have tuned in. At the high school level, it was the state championships in men's and women's wrestling. On the team side in women's wrestling, in Class 1, it was Kearney winning the championship, followed by Brookfield, Cassville, Cameron, and Mid-Buchanan. And in Class 2, Lebanon is your state champion team-wise, followed by Marquette, Liberty, Nixa, and Washington. This is the 5th year of women's wrestling state championships, and that is Lebanon's 4th state team championship. And on the men's side, in Class 1, it was Centralia winning the championship, followed by Brookfield, St. Pius X, Father Tolton, and Maysville. In men's Class 2, it was Pleasant Hill with the state championship, followed by Mid-Buchanan, Odessa, St. Genevieve, and Cameron. In men's Class 3, Hillsboro wins the state championship, followed by Whitfield, Belton, Hannibal, and McDonald County. And in men's Class 4, it was Liberty winning the championship, 218 points, followed by Francis South Central, Staley, Lafayette, and Ozark tying for 5th place. Next in the Osho with a very close 6-7 finish. Also from the Class 1, 2, and 3 district girls championships, which were played on Saturday, 1, 2, and 3. In the District 1 championship, Class 1, District 1, it was Delta over Naylor 95-30. Class 1, District 2, South Iron defeats Bunker 70-33. Class 1, District 3 was Chadwick over School of the Ozarks 50-29. Class 1, District 4 was Greenfield advancing behind 34 points from Marley Wright as they defeat Walnut Grove 50-39. In Class 1, District 5 was Max Creek over Wheatland 42-32. Class 1, District 6 girls, Golden City advances. They defeat Liberty 40-34. In Class 1, District 7, Hume over Drexel 41-27. Class 1, District 8 girls, it was Layton 48, Northwest Hughesville 34. Class 1, District 9, St. Elizabeth defeats Pilot Grove 53-39. In Class 1, District 10, Community defeats Wellsville Middletown 56-50. In Class 1, District 11, North Shelby defeats Atlanta 68-34. Class 1, District 12, Meadville goes to 27-0 as they defeat Lynn County 65-33. Class 1, District 13, it was Santa Fe over Bramer 69-59. Class 1, District 14, Mercer defeats Green City 41-39. Class 1, District 15 was King City over DeKalb 41-33. Class 1, District 16, Jefferson Conception defeats Mound City 66-25. Moving into Class 2 girls district action, district championships, Neelyville advances 51-43 over Campbell. Ellington falls to the 2 seed East Carter 77-70. St. Vincent in Class 2 District 3, St. Vincent defeats Oran. District 4 was New Haven over Bismarck 39-31. District 5, Northeast Cairo defeats Silex 51-42. In District 6, Class 2 girls, Schuyler County over Canton 47-42. In Class 2 District 7, Salisbury defeats New Franklin defeats Salisbury 59-52. Class 2 District 8, Tipton over Sweet Springs, Malton Bend 91-24. Class 2 District 9, the 5 seed is your champion, Iberia, as they defeat Crocker 57-43. In Class 2 District 10 girls, it was Norwood over Hartville 47-24. Class 2 District 11, was Fordland defeating Marionville 73-53. Class 2 District 12, College Heights defeats Pierce City 55-42. Class 2 District 13 was Miller over Morrisville 59-35. Class 2 District 14, Archie defeats St. Paul Lutheran of Concordia 48-35. Class 2 District 15 was Polo, the 3 seed, defeating Plattsburgh 50-40. In Class 2 District 16, Bishop LeBlond over Tarkio 48-33. Do you have a nomination for Athlete of the Week or Team of the Week? Send us an email at MissouriSportsNetwork@gmail.com. Moving into Class 3, District 1 girls action was Portageville over Twin Rivers 42-35. District 2, Woodland defeats Kelly 46-45. In District 3, it was West County over St. Pius X of Festus 41-38. In District 4 was Valley Park falling to the 3 seed Bishop DeBerg 43-35. In District 5, Class 3 girls action, it was a 5 seed again. Moving on to the sectionals as Duchesne defeats Louisiana 32-24. Class 3 District 6, South Shelby 58, Palmyra 46. Class 3 District 7 was Montgomery County 50, Herman 30. Class 2 District 8, Skyline 60, Stover 38. Class 3 District 9 was Steelville over Lynn 30-29. Class 3 District 10 Mansfield over Licking 43-34. Class 3 District 11 Fairgrove 66, Stratford 56. Class 3 District 12, the 2 seed Diamond defeats Lamar 54-53. In Class 3 District 13 was El Dorado Springs as they push for back-to-back state titles, and they defeat Holden 59-22. Class 3 District 14 on the girls' side, University Academy Charter 69, Lafayette County 24. And in Class 3 District 15 was East Buchanan 47, Mid Buchanan 37. And in Class 2 District 16 was South Harrison over Carrollton 28-27. Page 4. High school state playoffs continue today in classes 1, 2, and 3. On the boys' side with sectionals beginning tonight at 6 a.m. In Class 1 boys at Liberty High School at 6 p.m. will be Clarkton versus Richland. At South Iron at 7:45 will be South Iron versus Chadwick. At the St. Joe Civic Center at 6 p.m. on this Class 1 sectionals, Ork versus Green City, and at 7:45, Winston versus Jefferson Conception. At Bolivar High School in Class 1 sectionals, on the boys' side at 6 p.m. will be Dadeville versus St. Elizabeth, and at 7:45, Thomas Jefferson versus Rich Hill. At Harrisburg High School at 6 p.m. will be Leeton versus Glasgow, and at 7:45, Atlanta versus Brunswick. Boys Class 2 and 3 sectional games scheduled for tonight. At Bloomfield High School, Class 2 will be Summersville versus Cooter at 6 p.m. And in Class 3 boys will be Charleston versus Central New Madrid County. At Park Hills on the boys' side in Class 2 at 6 p.m. will be Principia versus Advance. In Class 3 will be at 7:45 West County versus Maplewood Richmond Heights. At Harrisonville High School, Class 2 at 6 p.m. will be Wablo versus Wellington Napoleon. At 7:45 will be Lone Jack and Lafayette County in Class 3. At Staley High School in Class 2, 6 p.m. will be Bishop LeBlond versus undefeated Plattsburgh. In Class 3 at 7:45, St. Pius X out of Kansas City versus Milan. And at Hannibal High School in Class 2 will be at 6 p.m. Clopton versus Canton. At 7:45, Lutheran North versus South Shelby. At Jefferson City High School on the boys' side Class 2 sectional at 6 p.m. will be Salisbury versus Lincoln. And at 3 in Class 3 at 7:45, Colcamp versus North Callaway. At Lebanon High School, Class 2 at 6 p.m., Hartville versus Eugene. And Class 3 at 7:45, Thayer versus Steelville. And at Carthage High School, in Class 2 at 6 p.m. will be Marionville versus Crane. And in Class 3 at 7:45 will be Sparta versus Southwest. Hey, make sure to tag Scoreboard Guy or at Missouri_sports in your score updates for tonight. You've been listening to the Morning Update brought to you by the Bank of Billings. The Bank of Billings established 1889, the oldest bank in Christian County. Great Southern Bank with more than 100 locations in 6 states. Great Southern Bank, knowing what really matters. Member FDIC. And your Chevy dealers of the Ozarks, sponsoring our Chevy dealers of the Ozarks Athletes of the Week. Hope everyone has a great day. Talk to you tomorrow. God bless.